As some people are preparing to retire, they are wondering if they have enough money to do so. Well, joining us is financial advisor J.D. Dorfman to tell us about some shocking retirement facts that you need to listen to and how he can help you hopefully not have that shock of a retirement plan in place. So let me ask you, what is retirement?
By definition, it's you're done. You're finished. Like, as I was just mentioning to you before we started, you have dinner, you retire for the evening. Okay, that would be my thought process. So retirement is, I'm ready to finish. I'm ready to be done. I've worked my whole life. I get to choose now. What do I get to do?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and that's the thing that some people think, well, I'm going to be able to retire tomorrow.
Some shocking facts for you.
Yeah.
46% of Americans do not have less than $10,000 set aside for retirement.
Wow.
46%. Less than 10,000. 36% of Americans don't save. They just don't do it. Nope, not doing it because they want to live now. It's always about the now. I'm in the now. I got to pay my bills now. And I get that. So how do we turn this around? You got to see a professional. It's like anything else that you're going to try to do out there. I'm not one to change my oil. I'm not a dentist. I don't, you know, there's just different things that I don't trust myself to do. So we need to go to a professional when we have to do things, like just like this young lady was on before with dermatology.
Why are people scared to go to a professional person, especially when it comes to finances?
They don't think there's a solution. They think that it's all fear-based. Anytime we don't want to do anything, mentioning a dentist, don't want to go to a dentist, don't want to go to the doctor, we're always afraid of the news. What's the news going to be? Don't be afraid. Don't, you know, even though there are some shocking facts out there, you can turn this around. There is a way to do it, you know, and we don't want to wait too long. Obviously, come see me or someone like myself to get this turned around. But there is a way.
Yeah. What are some of the biggest mistakes people make when they are planning for retirement?
The biggest mistake I have seen as of late is people are, when they do save, they're dead set on putting it in the bank. Now, if anybody knows anything about bank returns and interest rates, they don't typically give you a whole lot of rate of return when you put money in savings. So by rote, you're going to get crushed in inflation if you wait that long. You just keep putting money in the bank and money in the bank. Great idea. Great routine to get started, but we need some maneuvering there. We don't, and safe harbor is the first thing that comes to my mind because people, you know, in their 50s, 60s, they don't want to take risk at this point. They want to make sure whatever they put in, they're going to at least have that, and then hopefully some interest on top of that. But saving in the bank is a good start, but we don't want to end there.
Yeah. I think one thing I like talking to you about is you always say, you know, if you sell something, maybe a car, maybe some property, some land, just don't go put it in the bank and then or go use it up. You're saying come invest it even at the older age, too.
Sure, absolutely. And investing is that fear word, like, well, investing means I could lose something. Not necessarily. There are plenty of investments that we call safe harbor that are exactly that. They're safe. You can still make interest. You can protect your principal, protect your gains, and still accumulate in order to move forward down the road.
I like it. All right, one quick tip on saving for retirement.
Get in the routine. And if we have to start with the bank, that's fine. But get in the routine of opening up some sort of account and getting an automatic withdrawal. You know, we spend money on so many little things, soda pop, cigarettes, whatever it is, chewing gum. And if you had some sort of withdrawal out of your account for just $100 a month, and just parking it somewhere, at least gets you in the routine of putting something away. That's not going to fix the problem, but it's going to get you started. And that's really where we got to start, where we got to start.
Here it is.
Very beginning.
I like it. JD, where can people find you and more information about what we talked about?
The easiest way is to retirewithjd.com. Just go to the website. All my information's there, and then we can have a face-to-face and talk about it. I do not charge for a consultation, free consultation. And then we'll get you on the right road. Not a problem.
Perfect. JD, thanks for coming in.
It is always a pleasure.
There you go.
Yep.
Also, we'll have information over on the CW7AZ.com.
Yeah, do.